Hello everyone and welcome to day 18 of 100 videos about SEO. My name is Jason and I look forward to sharing with you something today which is a perfect segue from a video I uploaded a couple of days ago about call to actions. Now, one of the questions I get asked a lot is what conversions should I be measuring on my website? Now, this is a very big question, and when you talk about conversion tracking and attribution, cross-domain attribution, your customer journey touch points, it becomes a very, very broad topic and also a very in-depth topic. And this isn't something that I can quickly reply to in a 5-minute video, but I'm going to try and give you some value about what conversions I track on my website and on my customer's website. The first conversion is the easiest to set up and probably the most essential, and that is contact form submissions, demo requests, free trials, talk to us. Any of those types of initial contact form submissions that have, you might say, a 2-step or a 1-step contact form or a demo form, they're the type, or if they want to call you, they're the type of buttons and forms that you need to be tracking. That's like the most simple and the most important. The second most important conversion action that, again, a lot of people don't track this, and I found that when we track it, we can really hone into what content works best for our audience, what pages are working best, is time on site. And you're going to go, what the hell, what does that mean? Well, what it really simply means is you can create a conversion event based on 2 factors, time and pages visited. And one of the things that we do is we create a conversion action that allows us to dictate the level of intent of a user. Then that lets me understand, well, what channel brought me that user? And then it allows me to understand, well, what channel do I need to continue investing in and what type of content? This conversion action can be as simple as, if somebody stays on your site for more than 60 seconds and visits a page and then a second page, fire a conversion. And we can call that conversion anything. We can call it engaged user. We can call it high intent user. We can call it somebody, for example, if someone visited your pricing page, that could be a key intent of whether or not that user is interested in your product or service and is aware of what you're offering. You can also create a conversion event for that type of engagement signal to find out what audience, what traffic sources, and most importantly, what content is triggering that intent. Number 3, which again is very obvious, is when somebody pays you or buys your product or there's an exchange of value. Now, this is really fundamental and again very basic, but I see a lot of websites still struggling to track this, mainly because of technology and cookies and integrations. Often the tracking can get lost. There are other platforms out there like Segmetrics, Hyros, other platforms that really help you track complex buyer journeys to build a better attribution picture of who converted from what channel and how much did they pay you and how much that cost you, so you can get an ROI or a ROAS metric. But if you are a simple website where you have, you might say, a checkout happening on your website and the user logs into your website and there is, you might say, the conversion, everything happens online on the website, then it's very simple for you to set up checkout conversions with a dollar value based on how much they paid you, so you can then track that to understand what your ROI or your ROAS was on a channel from where they came from. Now, the last conversion action that we trigger, which again is more of an engagement signal, which helps us a lot, I understand, if somebody is showing intent to convert, and again this works very well for SEO traffic, is returning users. Now, if somebody is searching multiple search terms around your product or service and they find your content multiple times, you need to trigger a conversion. If you can then match that to a company or an organization using your ABM framework or showing intent signals, and then couple that with outreach, for example, or couple that with retargeting, it becomes very, very powerful and segmented. So one of the things that we do is anyone that visits the site more than an X amount of times, ideally 2 or 3 times, and then you can even include what source or what channel they came from. You can also trigger a conversion based on returning users. These types of conversions are really helpful for then enabling your sales team to progress in supporting the funnel and the conversion of a user. Now, the last conversion action is a very, very straightforward conversion action, and it is an intent-based conversion action, which is when somebody starts a conversion but doesn't finish one. You'll say, what the hell does that mean? Well, you can fire a conversion if somebody, for example, starts to check out but doesn't complete the process. Because you might be interested, well, maybe that person does want my product or service but isn't just ready to pay me yet. It's very important that you have those conversions and attributions segmented so you can then identify what the conversion patterns look like based on the channels or sources that you are growing or investing into. Now, these conversion actions can be like begin checkout, begin demo form fill out, begin free trial fill out, they click the button to call but didn't call me. All of those types of pre-conversion events you want to track. And this will allow you to understand maybe the intent of the user and then help you identify what audiences, what channels are working best for your campaigns or your business. Now, all of this becomes very easy in Google Analytics 4 or GA4, and there are other platforms or other analytic platforms that you can use that will allow you to set these conversions up very easily. And I'll do another video on how, you might say a simple lesson on how you can set up these conversion actions in Google Analytics 4, but that's a very simple platform to set up these types of conversion events, including engagement signals like I spoke about on time on site and how many pages people have visited, those types of conversion events. This can all be set up in Google Analytics 4. It's a free platform, it's accessible for everybody, and it's extremely powerful. As I always say, the more data that you can collect, the more informed decisions you can take about what channels are working for your business. And that means then even a bigger conversation, which is what type of content and who am I targeting, what keywords, what intent, what search volume, and then you really can start to reverse engineer your funnel and make better decisions about what traffic or what channels you're going to go after. I hope you found this video informative. If you have any ideas or anything you'd like me to create, content you'd like me to create about SEO or search marketing, drop something in the comments and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.